wagons like the Buffalo Bulls. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a team from the MAC, the Buffalo Bulls. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Red Raiders will kick it away to start. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Motion from the back. From the gun. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line. From the gun, running back tries to hit the hole. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready. As you can tell, they're right back on the ball to run another play.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Hilton. Oh, he got loose. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
Holds and fires complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball. They'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
The Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quarterback making adjustments. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, and not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line. They'll use the running
game that big defensive tackles in the middle get penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run through.
Using his power and his sweet feet to get into the backfield quickly.
Well, you know you're athletic. You strive with.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
Looking for space. It's Joyner. And the visitors start their day with nothing to stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be. Nowhere to run.
They didn't get much on 1st down and 2nd and 9. Rides to the back. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got his man. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Love the coverage of not giving up an inch defensively. They're 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He will signal for the fair catch after a disastrous punt. This is great news coming up from the offense. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the penalty stop.
And I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
How about this sophomore stopping him short the 1st down line?
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth game if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Quick release on the RPO. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of him. And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15.
I'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the snap, it's Joyner. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense, a little bit of a gamble when they get the first down. Nothing but
and the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back on the move. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
From the gun, the ground game. Welcome to Buffalo, New York, and UB Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bulls, where the fans know that no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bulls. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a team from the MAC, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Bulls will kick it away.
opening drive coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically.
There he goes. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about doing that play.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their team.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Touchdown, Red Raider! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Number 2. In the end zone.
They get set for the point after. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. He'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged out of the air. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Burton. Brought down at the 37, but not before he ripped off 15. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Motion from the wide receiver. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3.
right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. They can't stop you running it. Why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab on the left side. It's a seam wide open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Buffalo, 7.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Snags it quickly on the left. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Gives him a 10-yard pickup. The Bulls will hustle to the line. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
2nd down.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Quarterback adapting. A strike downfield. And an explosive play. Has him on the move. And he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Burch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, it comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And last week they got away with it. They gave up 4 sacks. Offensive line didn't play great, but they got the dub. Today they got to do a better job. Early in the football game, already giving up a sack. They got to find some ways to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the back in motion. Quick strike complete. And they'll move the chains and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First play of the period, 1st down here. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He's going to run it. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
1st and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football. You can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job in the pocket, just being a great athlete. Scramble outside, go get another first down, 1st and 10 again.
Looking for a gap. It's Birch. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown ball.
I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stay patient. They stay within themselves. And we're an extra point away from being a tie football game.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Cox in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The Dukes have made a statement thus far on the road. But as we know with this program, it only matters if they win. There are no moral victories in Harrisonburg. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to James Madison. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Joyner. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the 1st down.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
To the air, it's Kendricks. It's complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
And the Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line, man? Doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Just too much heat that time, and they knocked him down at the 31.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talk about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got it. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the Bulls are in the hurry up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
The Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
Football 7! Football 7!
Quarterback keeps it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. He was loose and setting sail. They stop him at the 6-yard line.
We always talk about Yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Made it harder on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. He wants it all. Grab in the middle. It's Hilton. He's not going to make it to the sticks. And what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1.
Ready.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
414 satellite. 414 satellite. Tanner.
The snap sets up the throw. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Hilton. Turning it on. Now across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum. You want to capitalize, so you go get in the ball and get ready to run some more.
And the Bulls want to crank the tempo.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They'll move the tight end. They'll give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Lang. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Right on the money. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will run the sticks.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of line.
Touchdown! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. They'll try to add another to their lead. He didn't see anyone open. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. To the air, it's Kendricks. He wants to go deep. Holds it in on the left. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
The Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
By the receiver. Gain of 4. Third down coming.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And this is why offenses tell you all the time, they want to keep it in third and short or third and medium like you had right here. They make you defend the whole field, and then the QB sees it. Nothing there, tucks it, does a nice job getting positive yards and getting the first down.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Joyner. Touchdown, Red Raider. Ball that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
He'll try to tack on one more.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Buffalo, 21.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react to getting punched in the mouth in that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And the Bulls in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. He's got him. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice game.
This offense knew coming into this game, they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go, let's go.
The give to the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up second down.
Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face 3rd down.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. And this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Bulls have their offense in high gear. On the run, it's Burks. Picks up the 1st down. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Caught in the backfield, it's Birch. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go. Double right, double right.
He's looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time.
Timeout, Buffalo.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to throw. It's Kendricks. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Stone. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. On the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
There's the pressure. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Well, as soon as he got outside the pocket, the defense smelt blood in the water. Everybody started pursuing him. How about the big hit on the QB outside the pocket? At that point, he's a runner. He's not getting protected anymore. Nice job. He felt that one.
Quickly to the tight end.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Gets it past the first down marker and still running. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Green 25.
They'll test the right side.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fit.
They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Pulls it and fires to the left. Smashes ahead. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Trying to get the corner. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting first downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The Dukes have made a statement thus far on the road. As we know with this program, it only matters if they win. There are no moral victories in Harrisonburg. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to James Madison. We'll circle back if anything big happens. It
Breaks into the open. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them out to the 24. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. On the move, it's Lang. And and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the catch. Good ball, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page.
Yeah, I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's open on the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there. This offense is feeling it.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Gets the back moving. Wants to throw it. He's going for it all. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
He just got back to the line of scrimmage. They tried to run it out of the gun and found no room at all.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Looking to throw, it's Kendricks. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. And the Red Raiders will punt it away on fourth down. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And he makes the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt game unit. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. Driving down the middle, score the sticks for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Buffalo! A great catch and run for 6.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. Great work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Now down by 2, inside a minute to go. If they can get this onside kick, maybe they can get into field goal range. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. 1 possession game, getting late. First order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2